Why we are striking at Ford Motor Company. I work at Ford, Michigan Assembly Plant, Local 900. Half my plant is officially on strike. As we go through this process, here's some financial figures to remind us of what we're doing. Here's why we fight. And here's Ford's greed. Ford's profit last year was $23.66 billion. Mind you, that's not revenue. That's profit. That's what's left over after the company pays all its costs. Even during COVID, one of our slowest economic times in recent times, Ford made a profit of $14.39 billion. Ford currently employs 57,000 UAW workers. If Ford Motor Company doubled our wage, it would cost the company roughly $3.81 billion. That's right, folks. If Ford all paid us double our salary, all year long, they'd still have made out with almost a $20 billion profit to reward shareholders and fund buyback schemes. We aren't even asking for double. We are asking for a fair, middle-class wage. And FOMOCO should be happy that that's all we're demanding. Because in all honesty, we are due a hell of a lot more than what we're asking. We're due more than double what we're asking. Remember, brothers and sisters, all profits are just the extra value of your labor that the company keeps for themselves. These companies want to keep us in line. They want to make us feel like we are lucky to work for them. No, it's the other way around. They are lucky to have us do the work. I'm posting this on a couple different pages, including my timeline and non-union pages. And I just want to say, if you aren't currently in a union, look into what resources are available to start one at your place of work. If every working class person had access to collective bargaining, we could change this world. We wouldn't be drowning in debt. We wouldn't be priced out of a housing market. We wouldn't have to toil away all year long with the only luxuries you can afford is a handful of dinners and an Xbox. After the way workers were sacrificed for profits during the pandemic, it's no wonder that polls show that a majority of Americans support the UAW and unions in general. Let's not forget all of our fallen comrades. Jim Farley's 2022 compensation package was a $1.7 million base salary with $15.1 million in stock awards. CEOs prefer a stock-heavy structure for two big reasons. 1. Long-term capital gains are taxed at a much lower rate than standard income would be. 2. Since stock buybacks are legal, the company can artificially inflate the share price, which means more money for the CEO when they sell stock. You should be demanding triple and let them talk you down to double rather than negotiating against yourselves and only asking for what's reasonable. Fuck these psychopathic Turdwookies. Also remember, for perspective here, that when effective unions first came into being here, they and their ilk had absolutely no problem hiring Pinkertons and other thugs to beat and kill us. Teamster at UPS here. All I have to say is go get them, brother. We got UPS to put up $30 billion over 5 years. Go get them. They are getting plenty of help from the Biden administration to transfer plants to electric as well, so they have no excuse to use the cost of transitioning to EVs as a way to say we can't afford this hash. They also have no excuse to have fewer workers in EV plants. If anything, there should be more workers. Teach y'all to reuse those old batteries. And since there is more incentives to build cars with parts in the US to access subsidies, they should be expanding plants, hiring more workers and ramping up production. Y'all deserve exactly what Fain asked for. There might be some wiggle room, but not much. They can easily stop all the stock buybacks to pay for this new agreement. Emo. The 600,000 homeless in the USA is a direct result of the dismantling of unions and pension systems. So hang on to your union jobs. And I hope you can win most of your reasonable demands. My job is about to strike if negotiations fall through this week. Raised fist, light skin tone. There's a reason why the Big Three can't get Mexican plants to pass quality control inspections. And it's not the state-of-the-art machinery. I'm a salaried Ford employee, and have spent some time on the floor for various reasons. What you guys do definitely deserves what you are asking. It is not easy. Just a question. Where did you get the 23B profit figure from? Ford reports EBIT. And I thought 2022 was around 10B. Wishing you all the best at UAW! Exclamation mark. UPS Teamster. And if you're not in a union, start or join one. The rules have changed and it's getting easier for workers and much harder for companies to do. Union busting. Auto companies are laying off non-production workers now too. As leverage. So do not buy a car. Don't buy anything from Auto MFG. Op is correct. Go UAW. Clenched fist. Solidarity from a white-collar auto worker. You had me at striking. IATSE here on strike with writers and actors. This is the strongest labor movement in 100 years. Tech bro management will learn some humility whether they like it or not. Union strong. Brother. We support you. Don't let the media convince you otherwise. I'm actually AF stockholder too. As a fellow union member, I fully support your strike. Airline pilot here. Keep fighting, you're worth it. Don't stop at doubling your paycheck. Demand a profit sharing. Look at profit sharing structures for the airlines and start there. Management and investors shouldn't be the only ones getting bonuses during record profits. That's your sweat and blood that made it happen. Obama's support https://reddit.com/r/democrats/s/zoshxsdb. I saw this on Status Quo live stream. The Big Three can afford to eat into profits a bit to pay you guys fairly. The only MSM coverage is millionaires complaining about their precious shares. Jim Cramer is the worst of them. The only people to fight for us is us. Solidarity to you. I hope you get what you want. All workers in this country deserve raises. Pay is not keeping up with cost of living and you at least have a union fighting for you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.